987654321.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi,
My name's Jessi McCauley.
I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
All right, welcome to the Chatted Up Show. We're here live.
What a tatted up show, indeed.
Relay for Life. We just want to have amazing people talk with us today. But not only that, we're going to go into the beautiful, amazing host today we have is Miss Ashley. We're just going to give it up for her.
Oh, it's me.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Well, she
much
joined
for
us
having
today.
me. Thank you.
And how are you feeling today, Ashley?
This is amazing, honestly. I've actually never been to an event like this, and it's a beautiful day out today, thank God. And it's honestly, I'm very blessed and very thankful to be here, so thank you.
All right, so let's just get straight into the reality, hot topics and all of that, of course, with the Chatted Up Show. I just want to talk about Ellen. I know this month is Pride Month, as you guys know that, right? So talking about pride and cancer, because we're at the Relay for Life, did you know that Portia's, which is Ellen's wife, is doing such an amazing job out there? What do you guys think about that?
Well, Portia's awesome. I love her, and I love all of her work that she does in the community. She's very much a philanthropist, and I think it's awesome that she and Ellen really do like to give back to the community, especially encourage and pour into the LGBT community. So that's pretty awesome. Shout outs to you, Portia and Ellen.
And Ellen actually is going to go back to doing stand-up comedy on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
Which is a good thing, and I can't wait because I will be watching.
And also, I didn't realize that it was Pride Month, so it's really cool. And also, like, I've already had like 2 lesbian experiences this month. So that could be like maybe, I don't know.
You're in support in
Well,
many things.
here you have it, of course.
Look at her now.
She's
Celebrating, girl.
Back to you, Jessi.
Of course. We also want to give up to our wonderful survivor, Wanda Sykes, as well. She is a survivor. So,
And my mama, she is a survivor.
And my mother.
Yes. The mamas of the Chatted Up Show.
all right, what do you guys think about Sheryl Crow? She's currently raising funds, right, through her music to detect cancer early. What do you think about that?
Amazing. I think that's wonderful. You know what? Being that she's so affected by the disease herself, with personal experiences, I think that number one, it's awesome to be able to be a testimony to everyone else and be a testament, that you can go on. Life does affect you when you have the disease or when you have a loved one who has the disease, but it's not over there. And so it's awesome that she's still motivating and encouraging the community to get active and to donate some of her own proceeds. Like, that's awesome.
Also,
I'm sorry. Oh, no,
early
hey,
detection
girl.
is key.
Yes, I was just about to say
And
the
we
same.
were having this
Yes,
conversation
absolutely.
a little while ago that it runs in genetics, and there's genetic testing, and a lot of times through cancer survivors, they can take this genetic test and their children.
Yeah, it's the BRCA gene. So that is one of the things. I actually know someone personally that, shout out to her, she knows who she is, and she is 32 years old and just found out that she has the BRCA gene. So early detection is everything. It saves so many lives, and actually my mom also, early detection, was able to take care of things before things happen. But shout out to all the young women that are actually discovering this and making really hard decisions, because she's getting a double mastectomy, and I have to say that's a tough decision, and girl, more power to you. So to all the women doing that and making those decisions, that's amazing.
All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. You're watching Chatted Up.
I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up.
But it didn't really hit me until I got it. And then I was like, this is real. This is something that you can't hide and something that people can't say doesn't exist. And I learned once I got it that it affects everyone. Children, kids, adults, old people, it doesn't matter. Everyone can get affected. And I'm proud to say that after months and months of chemo, I finally defeated the cancer within me, and as of September, I am a survivor. Thank you. Thank you. It's a big deal when you hear the word that you're in remission and you're cancer-free, because you went from near death to I've been given a second chance at life, and you're like, I just want to do the best that I can and be the best that I can. And I do want to find cures for new cancers and old cancers. And I want research to excel to where people don't have to suffer from this disease anymore.
Hi everybody, I'm Ashley Stone with the Chat It Up Show, and I'm here with Kim. You want to actually introduce yourself?
Kimberly Bodwin, and everybody calls me Kimmy, and I am Mrs. USA Universal.
Yes, Kim. Me and Kim go way back. I love Kim. Tell me what you're wearing today.
Well, the shirt that I'm wearing is actually Crowns for a Cure, which is my team for Relay for Life, and I actually made it myself so that I could support my team, and I don't know, my leggings say Inspire Beauty.
Yes, I love it. Inspire Beauty all the time. Kim was actually involved in our Beauty and Chaos show, which actually raised money for wigs for kids that have lost hair due to medical reasons and oftentimes cancer. So thank you, Kim, for that. And Kim, you're also a resident of Southington as well.
Yes, I do live in Southington. I did a lot of community service here in Southington. Now I'm obviously branching out and going all across the USA. But today is pretty important to me because I lost my father from cancer, and I have so many people in my life that are survivors. So that's why I always come back to Southington to do the Relay for Life.
That is amazing. And what's your dad's name?
My dad's name is Art.
Arts. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy I got to see you. Thank you so much. And again, this is Ashley Stone at the Chat It Up Show, and thanks for being here.
All right, welcome, of course, I'm talking with beautiful people here of the Chat Up Show. I am standing with a queen, a superwoman, a phenomenal one. She is reigning supreme right now. Her name is Kylie. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I am great. Go ahead and let our viewers know who you are exactly. I know I just have a brief preview of what you did this morning or earlier this evening. Just let our viewers know who you are and why you're standing next to me right now.
All right. I'm Kaylee Hernandez, and I am a recent cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with cancer last year in March with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I went through a whole year of chemo and radiation, and now I'm in remission. So that's why I'm standing here today.
All right, there you have it from her. So go ahead and tell me, what was the feeling like then to now?
At first it felt hopeless and sad, but now I feel overjoyed, happy, and like free. So, yeah.
All right, go ahead and tell me why you're living. Tell me why you didn't give up and you stand here today.
Because I'm young, I haven't experienced anything yet, and I have an awesome family that I want to spend time with. So, yeah.
And she's fighting the good fight. Yeah. Make sure you know that for sure. So go ahead and tell me, what else you'd like to see happen for the Relay for Life here? See that you're part of this whole endeavor.
I'd like to see more and more people join every year and help us fight the cause. That's all.
All right, seeing that you are such a strong woman, go ahead. Do you have anything, a foundation, anything that people can follow you, see your journey, anything like that?
You could follow me on Instagram at Kaylee_Hernandez.
All right, so on your mark, get set.
Go!
All right, there you go. Have it from the beautiful lady here herself, Kylie, talking with us here at the Chat It Up. All right, we'll be right back.
I am here with lymphoma cancer survivor, my mother. How are you today? I know you're a friend to the show. How do you feel being a survivor?
Well, I give thanks to the Lord. It's my first thanks, and I give thanks to my family and my children, and I pray a lot, and I don't like to talk too much about lymphoma and my cancer. I just let it go. But every day of my life, I wake up and I pray and I thank the Lord that I'm alive. And I thank him first for my life and everybody that was around me.
You definitely had a lot of faith during this, and it's awesome because I don't think anyone has talked about the faith. You really was praying and fasting in God's face during this whole thing, and you feel like God healed you, right?
Yes, I always felt like I didn't need God when I had my cancer. I always needed God. I always had God in my life, and I always have faith in him. And people I think that I don't want people thinking that I have only asked the Lord to heal me, but I always believe in my Lord, always. So I pray, and I pray for everybody, all the cancer survivors in this world, and I keep on praying. It's a long journey, and it's a hard journey. Yeah.
So you prayed until something happened. I'm Stevie Nunez. It's the Chat It Up Show. How does it feel to be a superhero today? What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Ruth and I'm from Southington.
And you're a survivor, of course?
7 years. Lung cancer.
Lung cancer, that's amazing. How about you? What's your name?
My name is Chelsea.
How old are you, Chelsea?
I'm 21.
And what did you survive?
I had brain cancer.
You are a hero. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is John.
John, and you're walking for life, right?
Walking for life, walking for our people, working for our veterans.
Oh, you're a veteran?
All our disabled veterans and veterans that are stricken with this.
All right, well, thank you for doing what you're doing and what you have done for us as well. And keep walking, okay?
Thank you for talking to me.
Your name again?
John.
All right, John, have a good one.
You are such a superhero. Could you tell me your name?
Charles Bennett.
And what did you survive?
Kidney.
Kidney, and look at you now, looking incredible. It's for the Survivor Walk, and of course, everyone knows Ashley Stone. So what are you doing here?
We are here to support my
Don't keep
family
walking.
specifically and everyone that is here, supporting the fight against cancer.
That would be wonderful.
Any names?
Yeah, so Kayla Ingraselli is a big one. My cousin, my grandmother Mary Ingraselli. They're both survivors. So we are really here for them today.
Let's take a moment to say thank you with a round of applause for the countless hours of support and the genuine care and the love that these individuals put into the role as caregivers.
My name is J. Stan McCauley, and I do business as Light Source Productions. I provide professional services in the area of strategic video communications. First, what we do is we help you craft your message using what I call the rule of the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. We do event documentation, content acquisition, full-scale productions, editing, and of course distribution through our social media television network. And with social media, video is more important now than it has ever been. Whether you're talking big business, small business, nonprofit, church, or just an individual. Let's say you're planning an event, a wedding, whatever the case may be. But let's say a big event, but no video. And you spent all this time, all these hours to put this event on, and maybe 100, 200 people attend the event. But more important than that is that thousands could attend by watching it on social media. But of course, you don't think about this until after the event is over. You can't afford not to capture it for social media. And despite what people think, I am affordable. Give me a call. Let's plan your next video project and share it with the world on my social media television network. I promise you that you will have the attention of one person, me.
Rosemary. There is nothing. She started out as a person who I just knew, then became my friend, my survivor. I can't do this with you. But anyways, it is my honor and my tears to bring up my friend and my survivor and my person who helps me run this relay, Rosemary Champagne.
I didn't expect to talk this evening. I'm not Michael Jackson. I try to be, but I have neuropathy, so that's why I'm wearing a glove. I didn't realize Joyce was going to have me talk because I'm, again, going through chemo. And I'm so tired of people saying I don't see a cure. I am now on a new drug. That's a pill. I call it direct deposit because that's what comes to my mind. But it's direct target, and it goes right to the blood vessels that feeds the cancer. I'm a 32-year-old non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. This is my third kind of lymphoma. I don't know, I think I'm trying to test them all out, but I'll tell you, I'm getting too old for this. And it's amazing. When I was told I had to go on chemo again, Jim and I were celebrating our 50th anniversary. He stuck with me. And I decided I didn't want to do it because I didn't want a pity party, I didn't want to lose my hair, I didn't want to go through all that again. But then when they told me about this new drug, I was amazed that I won't lose my hair, I don't have to sit there with a drip, and here I am with our new drugs again. And we celebrated a wonderful 50th anniversary. I guess when you go out with a high school student, you can't get rid of them. But I just want everyone to know that there is a future of cancer, and it is going a long way, and there are new drugs out there. And don't ever give up hope, and cry if you have to, and laugh when you need to. And remember the ones that love you. And here I am again. Thank you again. Enjoy the relay. It's something we all believe in. And thank you, Joyce. She's the spirit. She's the one that works the hardest. I just stand by Joyce and say, that sounds good, that's good. Whatever you say, Joyce. But this, she really does all the work. So thank you, Joyce. Love you too. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, welcome again. We're chatting with, of course, people at the Chat Up Show, at the Relay Show, at the Relay for Life, at Relay Everything here. I have the beautiful Kim standing next to me, and go ahead and let us know who you are.
My name is Kim Procaccini, and I am from Southington, and I am actually on the Relay for Life committee.
Kim, go ahead and let our viewers know exactly what gave you the heart to be on this committee.
Well, I've had a team for several years, and I still do have a team. It's Team Kimmy, and my family is part of it. And my father passed away from cancer back in 2012, so I decided to be part of the actual committee so I could become more involved. And so my part in the committee is I actually host the Fight Back ceremony, which is held tomorrow, the second day of the relay. And that's kind of how I got involved in it.
All right, so my beautiful co-host there have a question for you.
You know, the Fight Back ceremony, I've actually never heard about the Fight Back ceremony. So what is that about?
So the Fight Back ceremony is something we do on day 2, and it's kind of like a send-off of just a very positive ending note of the relay. We have all of the schools involved. We do the school of parade, so a lot of the kids are involved. And basically what we do is we teach them to continue the fight throughout the year. So we have a hope in finding a cure and raising money.
Oh my God, that's amazing. And I can't help but notice, but we do match. I love what you're wearing. I love it. Did you make this shirt yourself?
I did not. I wore it to a fundraiser that we had a couple years ago, and I just put it back on.
Yeah, I love it. I love what's happening with the whole and the hair and everything. It's beautiful.
All right, Kim, let's go ahead and let our viewers know where they can get involved in being on your committee.
So if you do want to be involved in our committee, you can either talk to myself or you can talk to Joyce. Joyce is the person that heads the whole entire committee, and you can find out more information about joining the committee for next year's Relay 2018.
And where can they get that information?
They can get the information from Joyce or myself, or they can go to therelayforlife.com and choose the Southington, and they can get all the information they need for when our meetings restart.
All right, there you have it from the beautiful, of course, Survivor lady putting the Survivor stuff together at the Relay for Life. And her name is Kim. I'm so happy to be here with her. All right, we'll be right back. Take a quick break, all right?
Oh my God. Stop it.
Now, some insurance companies brag that they could be on the scene of the accident right after it happens. Whose interest do they have in mind? Yours? I don't think so. You may be one paycheck between you and the street. You have 3 children, work in another town. You need that car and you need it fast. If you have an accident, call me. Attorney Jeffrey Dressler, 24/7, 1122.
Welcome back to the Chat It Up Show. I am here with Joyce, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about Relay for Life. So, Joyce, tell me, what about Relay for Life? What is it about?
Relay for Life is a 24-hour walk to raise awareness for cancer, all types of cancer. American Cancer Society celebrates all cancers. We're not just one versus the other. There's so many different types of cancer, but Relay for Life brings people together to celebrate, remember, and fight back. So we celebrate all those survivors, we remember those who have passed, and we fight back because cancer is not going to win. That's what Relay's all about.
All right, beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's amazing already. So what inspired Relay for Life?
What inspired me to do Relay?
Right, yes.
I'm a breast cancer survivor.
Woo!
In 2007, I was diagnosed, which I knew I had cancer before I even was diagnosed. And I knew that I was chosen to have cancer, so that I'm a teacher, so that I could teach the children that 1, it's okay to be bald, 2, it's okay to have a disease, and 3, show them that you need business. So back then, I called one of my best friends, and she is a Hodgkin's lymphoma person who's had cancer 3 times in her life. And so I said, I have cancer, what am I going to do? She goes, you're going to the Relay meeting for me. I couldn't even leave the meeting, and I was a liaison for the school system. I'm like, oh my God. And then the next year I started sharing it with 3, and then it went to 2 people, and now it's me.
My God, how amazing can that be? Just go ahead and let you know how people can, how supportive is a community with the Relay for Life.
If you were here before and listened to our theme is our town, our spirit, and our hope. Southington is a very unique town. They never, ever, ever say no. All of our food for our survivors have been donated by our town. All of our food, we have 2 vendors over there, Mary Our Queen, they 100% profit. Do you know Wooden Tap throughout Connecticut? I love Wooden Tap. Wooden Tap is
happy
here.
Hour.
Yes, happy hour. Wooden Tap is here. Good Jack Daniels would go. That's
She's a fighter.
Definitely go there. She is really a fighter. I love it.
Anyway, but that being said, they 100% profit. They don't take anything. You look around here, things are this community. No one says no. The school system, whether it's businesses, whether it's whoever, they donate because we will find a cure for this cancer.
And can I ask you a question? Because I'm a business owner, and I know a lot of businesses, especially in town, and I definitely have to ask, if you're a business owner, how do you get involved? How do we find out more so that way next year more businesses can be here and be involved?
All you have to do is, I'm very involved in this town. So if you say who runs the Relay, they'll give you my name and my telephone number. Joyce. And because I teach here in town, so the fact is they all know. But anybody who ever wants to donate to anything, Southington only has Apple Harvest and the Relay for Life. So the fact is that they know. I went with another committee person the beginning of May, and we colored the town purple. We gave all of the businesses purple ribbons and posters, and we put it out. I walked in there, I went into the new beef jerky place, and it was so cool because the guy goes, hey, can I give you a raffle? I'm like, sure. Then this other guy standing there who is now opening a business, a jewelry business in town, says, can I give you a beautiful purple amethyst necklace to wrap. I'm like, sure. It's amazing.
Amazing. That is so amazing. And I actually don't have a business in town, but I love being involved in anything that's regarding giving back with cancer. So because I'm out of town, I would love to know how still I can be involved. Is there a place that I can go to kind of learn more or other businesses?
Well, all you have to do is go to ACS, American Cancer Society, Relay for Life. Go on their website and read all about it, how a business can be a sponsor. I have a survivor shirt on, but any of the people that are walking with a whitish color shirt this year will have all of our sponsors. Depending on how much money you donate, you'll be on our shirts with a logo or whether just a name, because those are the people who step forward to do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Honestly, it takes a community leader to do things like this, and honestly, you are very much that. That's why everyone knows your name, Joyce.
That's good.
All right, there you have it from her. We'll be right back. You're watching Chat It Up.
Yo, I started skipping school at a young age. I started skipping because I have fun running around stealing cars, running the streets with the gangs, running around with my friends, doing things I ain't supposed to be doing. If my grandmother would have found out, man, that would have been it for me. But instead, I went back to school. I stayed successful. So at the end of the day, keep your kids in school. It's a big deal.
Welcome back to the Chat It Up show. This is Tennille Watkis, your queen, and I'm here with the Chat Scoop for you. So today on Chat Scoop, I'm actually talking about celebrity cancer survivors. So when I have to pick up Erin Andrews, she was such a fighter in her moment and in her battle with cancer. She was diagnosed with cervical cancer. She went through treatments, and 5 days later, she was back on the NFL sidelines reporting. And so that shows some serious strength. Also, I have to big up to Cheryl Lee Ralph, actress Cheryl Lee Ralph. She also had her bout with cancer. She is a survivor, and she is awesome. She started her Divas program and foundation, Divinely Inspired, Victoriously Anointed, and she's turned it into a ministry, actually, where she goes out there and empowers young women to learn more about how they can stay healthy and detect cancer early on. But I also have to take this time to just remember those who I knew who did not survive. And so it's wonderful for me to be here at this celebration, celebrating survivors, and also as a memorial to my aunt who passed years ago from cervical cancer. She was very close to me, and so I love her, I miss her, and what I learned most about her was the strength that it takes to battle something like that. And so I say thank you to her and to all the survivors who are now giving the survivor story.
All right, we're just going to change up a little bit, of course. We're going to go to the chat beats, right? So with this segment, we actually have our live chat beats on set with us today, which
Absolutely.
are very own.
So what's been
own.
buzzing all over the state of Connecticut and all over social media is the new Norm video featuring Dina Brass. So can you tell me about this video that I actually had a cameo on?
Yeah, it was so awesome. Okay, so Big Norm featuring Dina Brass, myself, We Lit Like is the newest music video to pop off in CT, directed by Edwin Escobar. Absolutely top-notch, fabulous, amazing quality. The song is so dope, literally lit.
Listen,
it is lit.
I watched it, and I have to say, your voice, girl.
Yes, she has vocals, she has bars.
I heard her come through, and I was like, yes.
And it's so dope because honestly, it's a branch out. I'm an underground hip hop artist. Like I stay true to really like real gritty underground hip hop type sound and beats and stuff. So for me to be on kind of like an EDM sound, pop sounding beat,
right.
Like we're bringing a whole brand new flavor to Connecticut.
Yes.
Well, that's exactly what an artist needs to do. You think of artists like Nicki Minaj. It's like no one is now in one lane. No. In order for you to be valuable in this industry, you have to wear many hats. So acting, singing, and it's like, honey, you're a triple threat because you was definitely acting on that music video.
Also, I kind of want to say too, just to kind of expand on that, I'm not afraid to go in other lanes and do other things because I am that I am. Like, I grew up where I grew up. I'm on both sides of the fence. Like, anything that I speak about, whether I'm rapping it or whether I'm singing it, it doesn't make me less or more one way or the other. Like, I am who I am, and that comes through in my music on all levels.
And that's that survivor attitude and being around a bunch of survivors. Seriously, it's that fight and that vigor that survivors have to have, and versatility and all that good stuff. So that's amazing.
So check that out.
Yes, I definitely want you guys to check it out. Go to Dina Brass at Dina Brass at Instagram and Big
I have
Nerm
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Rob Kardashian really dating Megan from Bad Girls Club?
No, he's not. I saw they both tweeted today. They squashed it. Rob was like, I don't even know her. I've never even met her. Megan was like, listen, you guys like drama. Stop involving me and stuff.
Megan is known for fupa. Do you know what fupa is? Okay, but we're empowering
All right, well, on
women.
that note, let's bring it over
Are you
to
trying
some
to say
wonderful...
that's not attractive, Stevie?
Oh my God, you can't have the fupa.
All right, we can't bring these shadow people nowhere. But I'm just gonna bring it over to Ashley. She's gonna do some trendy chats with us. You know, she has been involved with the Wig for Kids initiative. Just go ahead and talk about that trend and the style with your whole thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm involved with Wigs for Kids. I'm an ambassador, and I just recently actually did a show to raise money for them. I do that every year. And kids lose their hair due to medical reasons, and I have to say Wigs for Kids does amazing things where they make prosthetic wigs and they look real. So that's the most important. As you guys know, you got to have your own sense of style, and you got to feel comfortable in what you're wearing and your hair. Like, your hair makes you feel good. And as a child, just imagine that, you know, most of these wigs that are out there, they don't fit their little heads. So Wigs for Kids actually makes prosthetic wigs for these children. It looks realistic, and they're able to kind of express their own style and feel like themselves. So it's a really, really great organization, and I love what they're doing over there.
Definitely
So
a good look,
Wigs for
Ashley
Kids,
Stone.
love
Yes,
it.
just as the chat up show, express yourself, express your look.
That's right.
All right, but all I have for you is some chat beeps. I'm sorry, chat vibes. I love chat beeps.
Yeah, don't be trying to take my beat.
Well, on the chat vibes this week, I'm just going to ask my co-host about a personal experience that they have with someone close to cancer or with cancer. So I'll start with you, Stevie.
Well, actually, while I was gone in Florida, it was so hard for me because I was kicking off my career in radio. And while I was so high in my career, I found out that, I don't want to say unfortunately because she's a survivor, that my mother had cancer. So I had to come back, but now I'm on Hot 93.7, so it's not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But my mom is actually here.
Thank you.
My mom is actually here. We could talk to her later.
Yes.
My mother is a breast cancer survivor, and I'm really proud of her. And she has this way about herself, and that also I feel like is a survivor tactic to kind of like, everything's fine, everything's okay, like don't pity me, like that's like my mom's attitude. And you know, the reality of the situation is she did have cancer and she did survive, and it was removed, and now she is healing and she's better now, and she's just an amazing person. My mom is she's a pit bull like me. She really is.
All right, go ahead.
Well, for me, in my family, cancer unfortunately is a regular thing, and I have lost both my grandparents to cancer. I lost an uncle to cancer. So unfortunately, in my own family, cancer has taken lives, and it makes this cause to see survivors and see people thriving even more amazing. It was years ago, so medicine has changed. And I have many clients that have experienced cancer and survived. So Claire Perky Bits, I got to shout her out because she's a survivor actually locally, and she's doing amazing things in the community. So that's my relationship with cancer.
Wait, I'm sorry. When you
did you break it?
When you say clients, can you please tell us
yes
everything about
Yes, of what I do. I own Salon Alexander in Farmington and also Beauty Entourage in Farmington. And Claire is a client of Beauty Entourage, and she does photo shoots. She has taken pictures with her bald head and proud, and we have done her makeup for those photo shoots, and we've just really supported her in her process of kind of surviving and feeling beautiful and looking beautiful. So yeah, she's a client and she's a great friend of mine.
Awesome. Well, I already spoke about my aunt and how much she impacted my life, but also my old college roommate. I love you, Felicia. She's awesome, and she's a survivor of cancer. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer when she was 16 years old. The doctors told her that she was pregnant. She said, unless I'm the Virgin Mary, that's not possible. And so there started her treatment and her battle, and she lost a lot. She lost a lot, friends, boyfriends, the ability to go to her prom, her hair. And so, you know, at that time, being 16, being a teen and affected by such a serious disease was really hard for her, and it was a big blow to her confidence. But I have to say that she really motivated me. So everything she does now, she has turned her illness into funny and her story into funny. And now she does stand-up comedy, all based around her being a survivor.
Oh my God, we have to go see her. Where can we see her and find her and follow her?
Felicia, I'm going to, it's No More By Felicia, at No More By Felicia.
Yes, Felicia.
I have to say, we partnered together. We both did our one-woman plays together, and so she has a one-woman play that she wrote together that we debuted at Soho Playhouse. She's still doing it for cancer survivor groups, and so that's what she's doing out there in New York right now. And hopefully one day we can get her on here to do it and talk about it.
Dude, that sounds
we should definitely get her. But of course, for me, I want to give it up for my Aunt Alice. You know, she's still living in heaven. My granddad, my grandmother, my uncle, because everybody who passed away from cancer, and pretty much that's my vibe. I want to give all the shout outs to all these walkers out here surviving still and living for who they want to live for, is their loved ones. All right,
give them good vibes.
Yes,
good
but
vibes.
Of course, I just want to thank you all for watching the Chat Up Show. Things like this we're able to do and give to you, the viewers. Of course, as they always ask me, where do I find all my friends?
All over the world.
Very good.
That was so good. That was good. And it was a great one. Good. The quickest show we ever did.